The charges were dropped today
Right.
against the occupied folks. It's kind of mentioned that you guys are looking to set some ground rules up. Kind of explain what's next.
Well, I think there's a rulemaking process that needs to that we need to go through, which we will do. We're going to involve a lot of different people in that discussion. What is the right use for state property, whether it be Capitol grounds or World Memorial Plaza or anything else? And so we intend to get a lot of input from constitutional lawyers and users of the space and other folks, and then so we can then start the rulemaking process.
You regretting dropping arresting the folks? I mean, you sort of immediately kind of backing away from those charges, it seems like.
No, I mean, I think a couple of things. Number one, as we always said, our primary emphasis there and our primary responsibility is safety, and that's why we acted that day. Obviously, the federal judge says you need to have the rules set before you do that. So we thought, given all that, the best thing to do was to ask the DA to drop those charges, which he did.
Do you think it was appropriate for the Highway Patrol to infiltrate the peaceful protest?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it infiltrate. I think that, remember, the Occupy Nashville folks had said we need some more presence here, and I think what you had was Highway Patrol officers trying to get a better sense of exactly how big a problem was there.
Have you had many complaints about use of about what's been going out on the plaza since the?
This is one of those that there's a lot of opinions on. I have a lot of people that thought the state when we went in tried to implement a curfew that we were wrong. I've had a whole lot of people say I can't believe that's happening on that property. If I went and set up a tent there 4 weeks ago, would you have let me stay? So there's a lot of passionate feelings around it on both sides.
Can I ask one more question
Sure.
about the Highway Patrol and Occupy Nashville? So you're saying that they went undercover to protect the protesters? Not to spy on them?
In my understanding, I haven't had that exact conversation in terms of what motivated that, but my understanding was we need to go and understand. There have been a lot of complaints about the activity here, and like I said, we were getting a lot of complaints, by the way, and it's been portrayed as well. That was coming from some Republican legislators. That was coming from people across the Republicans, Democrats, people who use the plaza, et cetera. And so I think Highway Patrol said we need to go in and understand exactly what is the situation there.